Yeah, yippee yo. So we are live right now, and my name is Emeka Nobis, as you may know, or as some individuals do not really know. My name is Emeka Nobis, and I like to have frank conversations with individuals who are on a journey of wealth, individuals who are doing remarkably well, individuals who have a story, individuals who have aspirations, individuals who have got results. The essence of these conversations is for people to tap into their intelligences and better their own paths. For individuals to become inspired and motivated to be able to do greater things. So today, this evening, 7 p.m. West African time. I don't know what time it is where you are, but if you are in Nigeria, where we are, we say good evening by this time. If you are in other parts of the world, please accept the greetings of the time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, as the case may be. Today, I'm going to be having a conversation with my friend. This is someone I've known for quite a while, an amazing young man that has been growing through the ranks. I mean, I've known this guy for more than 5 years or 6 years, and he has been
Yeah,
truly formidable. His name is Gideon Mariochukwu, and he is here with me. All right, so Gideon, good to have you here. I mean,
yeah,
having known you all these years, this is the first time we are going live, I think, and having a conversation. I mean, I met you in Asaba or in Enugu. I think it was in Enugu, right? Um,
the first was in Benin.
in Benin. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I met
Fabulous,
you in
fabulous.
Enugu.
Yes, sir. At
I met you in Enugu. I think it was 2019. Yeah,
Glory,
after we met in
Glorious
Benin. Right?
birthday.
Sorry.
At Gloria's birthday,
Yes, yes,
Nanji.
yes. Yeah, at the time I had an accident in 2019. I was there. I was on crutches at the time and went there to speak, and we met again. So thank you, Gideon. And we met about 2 or 3 weeks ago again in Benin
Yeah,
when we
in
went
Benin.
for
Okay.
an event where I spoke. So it's been an amazing time meeting you on those occasions. So today we are going to be having conversations with you. And guys, please, if you're joining us now, let's know where you are joining us from. Let's know your city. Let's know where you're tuning in from, and we can give you a shout out and say hello to you. So we're seeing individuals who are joining. Victoria Nadi has joined us. Dorcas has joined us. Tony Ushie from Calabar, Nigeria. Welcome. And we can see Esther Toots from Port Harcourt. So all those of you who are joining us, please drop your name or drop your city in the comment section, and we will say hello to you. All right. So the next thing is, as you are joining us, please share this live stream. All right. There is a button, a share button just beneath the screen. Just share it and let other individuals come join in the conversations. Even when we are done, they can still rewatch our conversation tonight. Okay. So I can see more individuals. Nadi watching from Port Harcourt, Akim Bami watching from Ogun State. Please welcome Chidebere Umaba watching from Anambra. Welcome and welcome and welcome. All right. So let's dive straight into it. All right. So, Gideon, you have been doing amazing in the digital space. Please go ahead and share with us your story. All right, share with us how it has been for you, where you have been, where you are now, and where you are going to. I mean, I know a little bit of your story, but not a whole lot about you. So, share with us what you're doing with your personal brand, with your organization, the offerings that you're making, the products that you're creating, the services that you're rendering, and tell us where you have been, where you are now, and where you are going in the future, your aspirations. Please, by all means, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Emeka. Nobi, thank you for to the opportunity to come out live with you. It is a great privilege. I like we just introduced. I followed you for a while. I think we first met many years ago in Benin, and when I first met you, I didn't know who you are. I just knew that you were a speaker who came around, and everybody, and you, the way you delivered your message was so amazing. And at the end of the event, everybody was going to snap with the guests, and well. I shouldn't just miss out in the snapping of the pictures. So I just went on and took the pictures with you. But when I got home, I had to search about you, and I was like, wow, I met this man. Oh my god! And right from that day, I think it should be 2014 or 2015 after I graduated, okay? Right from that very day, I started following you, all your footsteps, everything you said and everything you've been doing. And your message has been something that has been very much impactful to me as a person and into my brand. And I am so grateful to be here to talk on your platform. Thank you so much. My name is Gideon Mariochukwu, as been said, and I am a digital web developer, front-end web developer, and digital marketer. I help brands and businesses get visible, accessible, and impactful, and in that way become more impactful and get more revenue. It didn't start as a one stand thing. It's something that has been part of me for a long time. Using the internet to do things. I remember many years ago, I was telling my brother that at I think 2009, I was telling my elder brother, 19. I mean, I was telling him that if I should make money from this internet thing, I'll be very, very grateful. I will buy lots of clothes. I'll buy lots of shoes. I'll furnish my home with everything. And he was just laughing. That's to tell you that I have been on the internet space for a long time. I love the digital space. I love web development. I built my first website in 2009 after my work. I built my first website. Then it was under Webcar where we share free MTN codes to browse and all that. And I saw that there's something that I could do. If at 2009, where I wrote my work, yeah, I could be able to do things for people. I could configure your phone to browse for free. Then the in thing then was to sell cheats, sell codes to help you do one thing or the other, configure your laptops to do one thing or the other. And then I become an admin of your website. Uploaded presently now. Uploaded is very big now. Then it was all about, young people coming together to connect, to share tips and tricks about how to become better with your mobile phones, how to get the best internet services, how to, trick the providers and do some things. That was just what we were doing then. And then I went forward to begin to fall in love with computer science. After my work, I went on to learn computer science, when the basic computer stuff in Benin. And after that, I started working. But I knew that there was something above just pressing computers, typing for people, doing MS Word, photocopying and all that. And I needed to go forward. And that was in 2014, 2013. I did my first training on website design. And I was taught by a very beautiful lady. I guess the reason why I was able to learn web design very fast was because the person who taught me was a very beautiful Christ embassy lady. I'll never forget that lady. As a matter of fact, throughout the time she was teaching me, I was looking at her face and she would use her hand to push my face back to the screen and be like, Gideon, watch what I'm teaching you. And that was Joomla. I was using Joomla. Joomla is just like WordPress, a content management system. And one time I saw that Joomla was too heavy. I was building websites for schools, building websites for businesses. All at that point it was free. I just wanted to put what I have learned into practice. In I think 13, I got connected to the webmaster of Delta State. Then he took me by the hand and guided me through website design and the business of website design. The aim is to help organizations become more accessible, to become more visible, and at the end of the day, also gain more profit. That was what I began to do then. I travel from Agbo to Asaba every day, twice every week, just to sit under him to teach me all I could do with WordPress. And after I learned WordPress, because my personal journey or my personal life was not such a smooth transition, like I had to put myself through school, do a lot of things I need to do personally, buy my stuff, take care of myself. I needed to first learn WordPress so that I can be making money. So when I saw that I was a little bit balanced, I decided to go into web development and other aspects of website design. So presently, I am not just a content management system specialist, WordPress, building a website with WordPress. I focus more on programming and also the digital marketing aspect. So now I'm the CEO of Smart Access Technology, where we specialize in helping companies and businesses become more visible, like I said earlier, more accessible, and increase their profits. The aim of every business is to be seen. And when you're seen, you get more profit. Because if you are not seen, you are not known. And that is what we do. From optimization of your website, management of your website, creating a new website for you if you don't have any, to setting up everything you need to do or everything you need to be on the digital space. Because the digital space is where it is now. Whatever you are doing and you are not online, whatever you are doing and you are not seen, you cannot be searched and seen. There are a limit, there is a limitation to what you can do. There's limitation to what you can achieve. The best way to sell your business is to take your business to where the people are. And where are the people? They are all online. Great statistics shows how much individuals spend with their phones, spend online, stuffing things. So how about putting your business in the face of these people and let them see what you're doing, let them know who you are, and let them know the service you're providing to them, let them know how connecting with you can benefit them, and then you have them to do whatever you want them to do. So that is what we do here at Smart Access Technology, building websites, managing your social media accounts, everything around digital marketing, running ads for you, making sure you are visible. And that is what we do. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Gideon, for those thoughts. Thank you so much. And I want you to. I know you've shared with us your story and the things you do, but I want you to emphasize more on the things you do.
Is it my network?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yes,
Gideon, can you hear? Okay. So I wanted
yes,
to
I
place a
can. Yes,
lot
I
more
can.
emphasis regarding visibility in the online space. So individuals should be like, okay, visibility. What exactly is this visibility thing? How can I be visible? What do I need to be visible? So can you share a few things, a few points or a few thoughts on that?
Okay. Visibility is all about being seen on the digital space. When somebody picks up their phone and search through you on the web, will they see you? When somebody go through Facebook, go through whatever platform they have on the digital space, will you be seen? That is visibility. I'm not talking about you being seen in your neighborhood. It's about you being seen on the global space. Now, there are various ways you can be visible. You can be visible either through social media platforms like having a social media presence on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook itself, and also using your website. One thing about using your website, when you have a website that is properly optimized, it increases your visibility. Let's say, for instance, if you go to your Google space and you type website developers in Delta State, there's a likelihood that you are going to see my name there. You're going to see Smart Access Technology there, and you can contact me. When you go to Google and you search website developers or digital marketers in Agbo, which is streamlining it to a particular location, you are going to see me. When you go to and somebody go to the website today and search for your name, will they see you? Or somebody go online and or Facebook, wherever, and search for the services you render, will you be seen? So that is one aspect, that is a powerful aspect of visibility. Remember, I said everybody is online. Anybody who wants to buy shoes today, they'll go online to search for a shoe. Somebody wants to buy a laptop today, they go online to search for a laptop, which is better. How do I get a particular laptop? When you search for those products, will they see you? Will you appear? When somebody go on Facebook and search for content creators, or web developers, will anything about you, whether an article written by you or a content written by you or a page which you own, will it appear? So that is visibility in this 21st century. You must have to put yourself forward for you to be seen. That when you are searched, when the internet, the word space is searched, your picture, your brand should appear. When you don't have a website, when you don't have a social media handle, or when they are not properly built and managed, people don't get to see you. You put anything and nobody sees you. Even people in your locality will not even know you exist, whether be it on Google Map or social media or the Google search space itself. So visibility is being there, being available to be seen when people who need your services search for those services.
Okay, fantastic. But Gideon, I think I don't know. Some individuals may want to know. Okay, I want to start out with this visibility thing. What one, two, three? What one, two, three? Let's say things I have to put in place to be able to start getting visible. I don't know if you can share that. That's your space. That's your area of excellence. So maybe somebody says, okay, now I want to start getting visible. What should I put in place? What should I have? What equipment? What infrastructure? What and what should I be able to start to do so that I can get a lot more visible in the online space?
Okay. So, will I say three things? Things that I feel that every business needs to be
Yeah, if you
also.
want to say more than three things,
Basically,
by all means, go
well,
ahead. If you want to do 5, 10, please, by all means, go ahead.
it's okay, sir. Okay, so the first thing you should understand is, first of all, ask yourself, how do I want to be seen? Secondly, understand what level you are presently at your business. Now, in as much as I promote website design and I want you to contact me or to hire me to build your website, jumping towards setting up a website isn't the first thing for every business. Just like I said, knowing the level you are presently. So the first thing I want make you understand is what of which of these social media accounts or platforms do you think you are good at, or do you think promote your business properly? For instance, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there is Instagram. If your product is more of a picture based, like you sell clothes, you sell shoes, your stuff is all about pictures, I think I'll suggest Instagram to you. But if you are more of a conversational person, TikTok, sorry, content creation, talking about expressing what you do, you don't want to go live all the time, you don't want to do lots of picture stuff, which is very good. I'll always suggest that you cannot get visible outside picture content or video content, you choose Facebook. So let's say you set up an account on Facebook, you optimize your profile professionally, not having a picture of a dog or a cat as your DP and having the picture of Jesus Christ as your display background. I know we are Christians. I am a Christian too. I'm a minister, but that does not mean that I will tell you to go put your Jesus Christ picture at the back, or that is the background image. Yeah, optimize your bio professionally so that people can, once people meet your profile or your account, they should clearly know what you do. Another thing I would suggest for every business is to make sure that, or do their best to make sure their business is on Google Map. That is one of the local way you can make yourself visible. A lot of persons look down on the advantage of Google Map. A lot of times I check my visibility on Google Map, and I think every weekend Google Map will send you an analytics of how you perform, who is seeing you, who is asking for direction to get to you, who checked out your website, and who tried calling you. So you see that even Google Map can make you visible. When you are visible on even Google Map, anybody who is in your location will be able to see you, that there's a business in social location that provides social service. Like I said, you have to choose which one. I don't advise businesses to run on Instagram, LinkedIn, on Facebook. Instead, I advise that you start with one, probably Facebook, and when you grow momentum, you can then spread your reach to Instagram. It is easy to grow on the other platform when you have built uh, influence on one. Let's say you have built influence on Facebook and you decide to open an Instagram account. It is easy to grow very fast on Instagram. So what I'm saying is use Google Map, use social media, also use a website. If your business is big enough to have a website, go for a website. How do I know if my business is big enough to have a website? It is your own decisions to make. If you feel that at a point you feel you are able to cater for the expenses of a website, please by all means go get a website set up, because when you set up your website, it makes you accessible through search engines. For instance, if you have a website and somebody is searching and you sell shoes, and somebody is selling looking for shoe sellers in a particular location, and your site is properly optimized, one thing people don't understand is they just feel that everything about visibility on a website is all about setting up a website. There are dimensions on that. You can have a website and yet you are not even visible by your website. So you have to optimize your website. There's something we call SEO optimization. There's the on-site optimization and there's the off-site optimization. That is a different topic on its own. So set up a website, get it optimized monthly or as much as you can. Let's get it checked, and then you see your visibility begins to increase. So I just mentioned three or so. Get yourself on any of the preferred social media platform. Get your business on Google Map. Very important. Set up a Google My Business for your account. Put it on Google Map, and also you can set up a website for yourself.
Okay, so guys, if you got questions for, if you have questions for Gideon, please drop your questions regarding all the things that he has been sharing with us. So Gideon, I want to hear your thoughts concerning artificial intelligence. There have been conversations around artificial intelligence. On the other hand, people are saying that artificial intelligence will help them. Some are scared that artificial intelligence will make them lose their jobs. And then on the other hand, too, there are individuals who are scared about the division between reality and illusion. For example, now you see pictures, people post pictures online, and you don't even understand whether it was taken in the studio or it was AI generated, except some individuals who have an eye for these things. So there are some doubts, there are some scares, there are some people feel, people who feel good about the potentials. I want to hear your own thoughts regarding artificial intelligence, and as we begin to move into the next generation.
Well, my thoughts about AI, I'm super excited about the coming of AI. The thing is, AI has been for a long time, and longer than we think it has. It's just that it hasn't taken the space as it has been. I have used Looker to develop logos for a long time. There have been other aspects of AI that has been. And AI is, like I said, like I always say, AI is not taking anybody's job. AI is only going to take away the job of those who are lazy. The truth is, no matter how much AI become, it will always depend on the intelligence of humans. No matter how smart an AI is, it is not smarter than the user. That means the intelligent you are, the more intelligent you are, the better you can use the AI tool. That means so AI is just a tool that can be used in your business space. So the best thing for everyone is to match up their skills with AI. For instance, for me, who is a web developer, it is easy for me to pick up what's it called, an AI software which I use most times to write up code and match it with what I am doing. So it is not taking away my job. Instead, it is making me more efficient. So instead of me, like while I was working on a particular website, I needed to make the website load faster. I was cracking my head on how to write this code about it. I just went to one of the AI tool I had and told AI to write me a code to make my site load faster. and AI wrote the code, and I picked the code and I used it. But let me make you understand something. If that same code was written to somebody who had zero knowledge with coding, he will not be able to use that code. As a matter of fact, that person will not even know that AI will be able to write him a code that can make his site load faster. So it is there to enhance us. So the best thing we are going to do by ourselves is to run in the pace of it. Like it has always been said, AI will not take your job, but it is a professional who knows how to use AI that will take your job. It helps me create content faster. It helps me do things faster. So the times I was supposed to sit 3 hours thinking of how to put some content together, I could just use AI. It helps me, gives me some content, and I modify it to suit my taste. Now, talking about understanding if it goes like if it is reality or if it is not reality, if it is AI or if it is not real, I will see that to an extent. I'm not too bothered about that. if I if I see a picture of somebody I know, uh, probably it was painted by AI to do a particular thing, it is left for me to go make my verifications, because the only fear I have with the use of AI is being used negatively. Like I have an AI tool that I have pre-recorded my voice into it, and all I just do is create content, put it into the AI, and it's going to produce a voice note with my own voice. Now the problem is, what if some bad guys, is able to get that same tool, collect one of my voice and record it there, and he uses it to trick somebody else. Now, here is the part where it now plays on our knowledge of who the person is. So as AI becomes smarter, we too should become smarter. Let's say, for instance, if I sit down now and somebody sent me a voice note of your voice, Mr. Novice, and tells me, "Oh, Gideon, this is me, Emeka Novice, telling you there's something I'm working on, and I want you to send me 50,000 naira to do this and do that." Fine, it is your voice, but for the fact that I have known you for the person that you are, I know you can't send me a message of sorts asking me this is what I know Mr. Emeka Novice can't do this. There are a lot of times some persons have come to my inbox using the profile of somebody else trying to trick me to do so. I know them. So I'm not anxious to make money. I'm not anxious to do things. I spend my time to research. So as AI become intelligent, we must understand the workings of this AI. We must understand the working of people around us so that we don't get played. But asking me, is AI the good thing in this world? It is a perfect thing. One of the things I wish I have had was having AI during the time writing my project and doing all the assignments in school, where I have to sit down and read books and all that, instead of me to just have to summarize one novel or summarize it, get the assignments done, and just give it to this lecturer and they let me go. But I had to do everything myself. And students who have AI at their disposal now do not know what they have. It is a big thing for them. Is AI good? Yes. Is it bad? Yes. Is it going to take my job? No. It is somebody who is smart enough to use AI properly that will take your job. So it's the same human being just like you that is taking your job, not AI.
Wow. Gideon, I mean, you've done an exhaustive explanation on that to allay some fears. So, what I call this frank conversation is the fact that I like individuals to always share the things that are authentic, the things that are peculiar to them. So, we want to know at this point, what have been your challenges so far? I mean, your failures, because every one of us, we are on the journey of failure. Like, I'm starting new businesses, I am now into real estate. I'm also going into food business. I'm also going into fashion. Yeah, I said I'm open to the fact that I can make mistakes and I can fail. And but individuals just don't want to go through that route. People are afraid of making mistakes. People are afraid of failing. What have been your challenges so far in building your business? If there have been pitfalls, if there have been failures, and how have you been able to deal with those peculiar challenges that you faced in your business?
One of the things that I faced in my business and growing up myself or in setting up everything that I have is first of all the fear of failure. Somehow we think we have built a reputation enough and we don't want to do something that others will use in pointing at us that we have failed. Another thing is allowing yourself to come out. I have always been an introvert, and being an introvert has even affected my activity when it comes to the business world. So you just feel that I just have to stay here and I just have to begin to do everything myself. I just have to be me and not, I don't need to tell somebody else what I'm doing. I don't need to hear what somebody else is doing. I don't need to know how they are doing it. I just have to figure it out myself. That aspect of figuring it out yourself is a pitfall of many young persons. And that's why I would say to every young person who is planning on starting something, don't try to figure everything out yourself. Make sure go out and connect with other persons, ask other persons, and let them show you how to do it. Another thing, even till now, that is affecting me is pricing. Pricing. Sometimes, okay, there's this aspect of me that is very bad and it's affecting my business. I am like an emotional person. I am like a helper. I know I have built websites for a lot of persons who just appear to me and be like, oh, I'm just starting up my business. I don't have enough. I don't do this. Could you just do this for me? Could I just I saw a post about Mr. eBay who was talking to somebody about structuring his business, and he asked the person to pay money, and the person is telling him that he's just starting and he should use it to help him, and the conversation went on like that, and it was like, but you want me to teach you how to charge people, but you don't want me to charge you, and he said that is a way to. I fall in that trap a lot. So another thing that every young parent should be able to understand is pricing. If you are good at something, you are good at it. If you want to grow your business, you must learn how to set up your pricing and how not to feel guilty for charging for your service. Sometimes we just feel guilty to act as if I'm doing too much, to act as if I'm acting up too much. Come on, you spend a lot of money trying to learn the skills you have. Why shouldn't you charge for it? That is one thing I have. There's another thing about Africans, about young Africans. They believe that when you are a website developer, you shouldn't connect with website developers because they are likely going to take your customers. They are going to drag business with you. But I'll tell you, if you are a web developer, the best people for you to connect with are web developers. If you're a digital marketer, the best people to connect with are digital marketers. It helps you know what is happening in your industry. It helps you get help and solution. There are sometimes I'm writing a code and it is cracking off my head. I just go to my status most times and be like, please, how do I do ABC? I see a lot of person commenting, telling me do it like this. Have you tried like this? Have you done like this? What if I have shied myself away from it? So that is one thing that hinders a lot of young business persons. So my introversion played a negative role in me building up my business. My not being able to look people squarely in the eye and tell them that hello, my fee is 300,000 for this website played a big role in my not growing very fast, and my shielding myself away from people also did not help me. And there was a time I was always doing the people pleaser. You know, what will people say now that I'm setting up this business? I remember the first time I posted on my Facebook wall about a particular training I was invited to speak at. A very friend of mine who knew me when I did not have sense posted under at the bottom of the comment. I'm like, Gideon, who they invite you come speak? What do you know that you want to say? Immediately, I deleted that comment and I blocked that person. So you see, most times when we are going our business, you post that you are CEO of that, and your friend will be like, "Who do you know? When do you start having businesses?" So those are one of the things that I face, and Like I just said, that was how I dealt with it. I block. When I was trying to build my confidence, I delete and I block. And how was I able to set up my pricing? I follow persons like Mr. Emeka Nobi, who tells me that I should be shameless without in my marketing, who has been saying things about collaboration, reaching out to other people, connect with other persons, go to events, shake hands with people, let them tell you how they are doing it, learn from them, and that is the best way you can ever be able to do it. Hello, sir, are you there? Hello, sir. Okay, I think his network is a little bit off.
Yeah, Gideon, sorry, I went. The thing cut me off at some point. Sorry about that. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so thank you. I don't think there are other questions anymore. I'm not seeing any question in the comment section. Okay, so I want to know what are your plans? What are your future plans? What are you working on this year? What are your aspirations? If there's something that you think that I can work together with you on, I mean, let me know what are your plans and aspirations. I mean, from this year or maybe next year.
Okay. Presently, presently I'm doing my best to promote and build smart access technology to become stronger in the web development and digital marketing space, to be a formidable force, to be able to reach more people, to get more clients. Smart access technology also, we started building tools to help digital marketers. Like I co-founded Teen Yard with Solomon Otta, and we built up Teen Yard. Teen Yard is a tool for marketers to shorten links. It helps you track links to know where your clicks are coming from, what device they are using, the region, the timing. It comes with on the spot updates as they are clicking. It is giving you every analysis and also give you access to set up a bio for yourself. So if you cannot go for a website, you could just have a small bio that explains you and all the links of everything that you do. Just like I think bio or so, I've forgotten a particular website that offers same service. So that is what we are doing. Our intention now is to promote Yard to become a household name for everyone, every digital marketer looking to promote their links and to be able to track their activities. One good thing about Yard is also how it comes with Facebook Pixel, where you could be able to analyze the clicks and activities coming in on Facebook and Twitter and know where your visitors go through, where it is, how their reactions, their actions on whatever you are directing them to, which helps you follow them up in order to get more sales. One thing we are also planning on is to get other tools. One of the things I'm planning on doing in the coming year is to set up a community of real estate individuals. Let's say, for instance, you sell land, you sell buildings, properties, and you don't have money to own your own website that will promote it. We want to bring you together and give you a platform that you can upload your buildings to, that you can upload your land to, and you just have to promote it from your own page. So when you come to our website, you have your own mini website that is your own block in the full flat or your own flat in the full building where you could put all your properties, where you could put all your land, and you can use that to promote. So you could run ads to it. You could run promotions to it. You can send the link to people to check up all the properties you have and everything you are doing. And also in the coming year, I tend to write more books. Apart from being a web developer and a digital marketer, I am a teacher as a person, and I am a personal development advocate. I support personal development, and I'll be publishing some books around personal development for teenagers and for adults as well. And I'm also going to be sharing other knowledge on how you can earn more on the digital space. Recently, I think from next week, I want to begin a talk which I would love you, sir, or any other person to join in the conversation. What is it? I have come to understand in the personal development space of my nature, I've come to understand that 80% of Nigerian students do not know what is obtainable to them with their certificate. Many of them just choose a course and they just go into it. They don't know when I graduate as a BEd in education or in English, what are the job opportunities available to me? What are the offices I can work? What things I can do with my result? I'm not talking about your skill. I'm talking about what is obtainable to you with your certificate. A lot of students do not. I've run my survey, and a lot of students do not know what they can do. The Western world, when you go to University of Oxford, whatever university, you see when you go to a particular course, you see them put graduates of this course can do A, B, C, D, can work as so, so, and so. 90% of our graduates has done this, and this. So even if you don't know what that course is about, when you see what the prospect or when you see the things they have listed, you say, oh, I can do this, I can work here, I can advance to this, I can move to this. A lot of our young people graduate from school, even with first class, second class, with their result at hand, and they don't know where to go. They don't know what thing to add to their certificate to make them better off in their offices. So this is one conversation I want to really engage on, in addition to my website development and other business part of it. That is it, sir.
Thank you, Gideon. Thank you so much for your explanation. Thank you for all these explanations. Thank you so much. It's good to have been here. We've done for the 3 minutes already. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for this conversation. You have done remarkably well, amazingly well. I look forward to having more conversations with you. Um, I look forward to having more conversations with you as time comes. But thank you so much for the amazing work that you're doing. You are truly amazing. Thank you and God bless. So to everyone who tuned in, I hope you've got some great value. Please do reshare the video if you're watching us after the live stream, or if you join us during the live stream. Please do reshare the video. All right. So from me to you, anywhere you are also in the world. God bless you and have a wonderful night rest. Good night.
Thank you.